Yay! Okay, now I gotta stop it. Now I gotta stop it. That was great. I'm figuring this thing out. You already know. Let's see what this is. Get some background music. I can't hear it at all. All right, we're gonna have it here. Some lofty, as I call it, but I learned that it's lo-fi. How we doing? Can you hear me? Is the question. Let me do a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. If you're not subscribed to Love Light and Milk on YouTube, please do, because I'm there too, cutting up a fool. Okay, hang on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what this is. The thing is, I don't know how to get to my page. I don't know. Wait, if I go to me, how do I do this? Alexis. Oh, it says I'm live. Hello. Oh, I hear my voice. Good. Okay. So, yeah, that was music by Draper Mathis. I Wish You Love. The opening song. It's fabulous. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to come on for a few minutes, about 25 minutes, before I head over to the Light Shine Lab to talk a little bit about science and spirituality. Excuse me. Is there really that much of a difference? The reason I say this is because there are laws in the universe. There are God's laws. There are the Creator's laws. The being who created, the being that created, the spirit, the spark, the Creator created a system. There are laws. And I've never been to any other universe that I can recollect. However, here on Earth, in our earthly universe, we have a thing called gravity. That's just what it is. There are certain laws that scientists came up with. So one of those is the law of motion. Now, supposedly, the person who founded this is Sir Newton, I believe. Fact check me. But I believe it was Sir Newton. And do I believe he's the only one who ever came up with the law of motion? No, because we've had motion forever, right? And they coined stuff and they put a name on it. However, the law of motion is for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And I know a lot of us maybe didn't pay attention to that in school, or we thought about it and forgot it. But recently, this has come back into my life. I am in a stage now of learning. And this isn't a class that is easily just bloop, bloop, bloop. I can get through like normally, or I can BS my way through, or I can, I can talk my way through. I've been called a politician on several occasions. That That's because I could talk my way through. I could talk my way through any situation, but this situation is not like that, and it's not a situation that I'm able to talk. You know what I'm saying? It is it's real, and I am learning so much about myself. Really, the strength that I have, I am learning to ask for help. Which, oh, wait, I got comments. Hey, hey. So on these comments, I can't see like if there's an emoji or a picture or anything. It's strange. I can only see like who sent something, but I can see words. So you may want to like describe the emoji or the picture. Like just type it out. So I need to be reminded of this, right? There's also, and I think I talked about this the other week, the double split experiment. This is the law of relativity. Okay, thank you. Thank you. The law of relativity, and that is, any possibility is we can choose any possibility. So this week we're going to look at the law of motion. And I needed to be reminded, so I'm putting this out there as a reminder. For every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. So let's take a look at that, right? Hey, Maui Melody. How's it going? So I'm time for a hot stack. Well, about 20 more minutes. However, the law, this is a universal law. This isn't something people are creating or making up or nothing like that. This law has been around as long as gravity has been around. Gravity is a law of the universe. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're here. I am glad you are here. I am glad all of you are here. Let me take a sip of water. So, gravity is a law. So let's look at this law of motion. And we've seen it so many times. We happen to watch Dr. Rashad Ritchie on Indisputable. Hilarious, his reactions. But what he does is he has these videos, and it's not only him, a lot of people have it, but of these quote, I don't even like to say this term because I know Karens, but they call them Karens. But these women who, for instance, will spit on somebody and they don't expect anything, right? Or they may say something and they don't expect to get the beat down, right? What do you say, sir? Self-defense. It's self-defense. So this is, and I'm going to go into a few different examples, but this is the first example because this is what came to my head. So, true story. This woman walked into a Days Inn, or maybe she was an employee or something like that, but she didn't like a black girl. And this older white woman ended up spitting on the black girl, just spit in her face. There was nothing happening. She was just like, basically, I don't like you. You shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be doing whatever. You shouldn't be getting breakfast. You shouldn't be in here. Wow. And spit a huge loogie. Now, for every action, that was an action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now, I don't know about that equal part because this lady got a beat down. Okay. She got whooped. But it was self-defense because spitting in somebody's face, spitting at anybody's anything is actually assault. Call 911. I'm calling the police. You're going to jail because you just assaulted me. But that's not what happened. The reaction was whop, whop, whop. And while she was whopping her every punch she got in, she said, "Don't you ever spit on me," or she laid it out. She laid it out. Now that's one example. Let's look at another example. Okay. If you have children, if not, if you've been a child, I don't know, you may have just landed here on earth. Who knows? But there is a hand slap, right? Just with that hand slap, there is an opposite reaction, right? So it may not be what we think. So the slap, boom. The opposite reaction is my hand went down. Just that quick. What's the other reaction? There's a tingling sensation, a burn, a hurt. Ow. Right? Now, regardless if we mean to, the law exists, right? So we take out intention. Our intention may have been not to slap the hand that hard. I actually slapped my hand a little bit harder than I thought. May not have been my intention. My intention wasn't to hurt myself, but the law still exists. Hey, Sin. The law still exists regardless. You understand what I'm saying? So let's bring up another example. An accident. An accident. Accidents are not intentional. But if there's an action, there will be an opposite reaction. You're driving along, woo, 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 and you're the safest driver. All of a sudden, Mr. Sun, bam, comes right in front of your face. You're blinded. Boop, you accidentally hit the driver in front of you. And what happens? The opposite reaction is the driver moves forward. That's what it is. You hit, you stop, boop, has nowhere to go but forward. It's an accident. I did not intend for Mr. Sun to come in my face and blind me. Hello, Solis. But it happened. For every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. Now, we have to look at that on the other side too. If I choose to cook, which I want to do so bad. I watch this guy on YouTube who cooks for homeless people. It is the best. Oh, I love him. He makes good meals. That's why I really watch him. He be in it. You feel like in it. He makes good. He made a seafood boil. He makes cheese steaks. He did a pancake breakfast, and it wasn't just pancake. He did like strawberries, blueberry. Hi, Nina. Nina just came in. What are you doing? Where are they at? Why did they leave you? Nina's a pup. Well, she's not a pup. She's 6. But she's my puppy. Hey, your poo-poo, huh? Good girl. So, if anybody's watching, they can come get Nina. Oh. It's your mama's poo-poo. Smelling like outside. Okay. So, if I choose to purchase $1,000 worth of food out of my own heart, and my action is I'm going to serve this food to these people, to, I don't know, 500 people. I don't know how much $1,000 can serve. If I do like hot dogs and hamburgers and chips and drinks, that'll serve a lot of people. All right, let me bump it up to a seafood boil. I may feed $1,000. I don't know, 50 people, let's say. So I do that. My action is feeding, but what's the opposite reaction? There are people that aren't going to be fed. It's just the law. Now again, we remove intention, because intention is where it's at, right? Intention is that's the guts, that's the icky stewy, that's the cheese in the middle. That's where it's at. It's in the intention. That's where we plant those seeds and watch our fruit grow, right? Is in the intention. Do you know, let's just all think. Let's take a hot second to think of how many things we did that we didn't intend to hurt anybody, but it did. That's the law of motion. How many times did we give a little pat to our babies, but it ended up pat. Ah! Hey, Andre. How are you? Listen, I'm going to wear your wig. Okay, I got it. I was actually thinking about wearing it Saturday. But I'm going to wear it. Don't worry. But how many times I didn't intend? Or for instance, like my child has no filter. She doesn't care what she says. Her intention is not to hurt anybody. She says my breath smells like trash. Now let me tell you something. See these pearly whites? Hello, Nanda. We just went to the dentist yesterday. I keep up on my 6-month cleanings. I brush my teeth twice a day. I floss. I don't eat candy. I don't drink soda. Like once in a while, do Coke Zero, but that's it. We really, no cavities. My baby doesn't have cavities. My breath, I think it's all right, but she says my breath smells like trash. Mommy. This is what she baby, what? What, AG? Your breath smells like trash. That's what she tells me. Now, she's not intending to hurt me, but I think it's just bien, gracias, y tú? I think she just doesn't like my scent because I'm her mother, right? But I've never smelled my mother's breath and thought it stank. My mother is like fresh breath all the time, unless she eats onions. That's it. Otherwise, my mom's breath really smells good. So I don't understand where she gets my breath stinks. Right? So she's not intending to hurt me, but it checks me. It makes me brush my teeth more. I don't want to be talking to somebody and they, Lex, because we all done been around some funky breath folk. Baby, I done been around people's breath smells like poo. I'm not lying. Poo, like they done ate a shit dog. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. I have. Oh yeah, they're real. I have to go for a teeth cleaning. Okay. You feeling the conviction? No, I go. That's what it is. And I want to teach her good oral hygiene too, because I noticed that a lot of special needs people and kids have really bad oral hygiene, and it's nothing but fear of going to the dentist, or they don't have the capacity to sit and get it done. So we started very early getting this done because I didn't want to have her get all that tartar, anyways. But she's cool. She went by herself. She went to a whole nother room, got her, and she was done before me, and I wasn't long at all. But the dentist was talking to me. She be talking to me. I love my dentist. Anyways, and I go to the same, like there's the dental hygienist. I go to the same one. And you know what? I've been going there for years. I thought her name was Kira all this time. I was calling her, hey, Kira, hey, girl. That's how we do. We hug each other. Her name's Danielle. AG yesterday was like, "What's your name?" She was like, "You don't remember me? I'm Danielle." I was like, "You're Danielle?" I could have swore I thought it was Kira. I'm horrible with names. We go to this other restaurant and I think the waitress, well, she's everything. The owner, cook, waitress, she does everything. Cleans up. Her name, I be calling her Kiki. I think her name is Fifi though. And we went out, I was like, "Hey Kiki girl." Fifi. We went to another restaurant, me and my mother. The waitress' name was Coco. I call her Kiki. I got problems, okay? But a tooth extraction. Ugh. So getting back, I do this for the psychology of it so we can go here and come back. The intention is where it's at. Regardless of the intention, there will always be an opposite reaction to every action. And this needs to be remembered, especially when we make an action. Because whatever that opposite reaction that comes, can we be mad about it? Now, here is the question. When we mistake, when we have a mistake, when we have an accident, do you apologize? Do you apologize for an accident, for a mistake? Now, some of us are going to be like, no, because it's a mistake, duh. But we've all been walking and bumped into someone by accident, like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry." Right? It happens. So when we have these actions and opposite reactions, and our intention may be good, but do we apologize? Now, I will tell you, my baby she does apologize. She does, but not for telling me my breath stinks, not for asking somebody their age, not for saying, "Oh my God, your hair, look at your hair," because she will tell somebody quick. If your hair's crazy, she tells me all the time. She tells Grammy, your hair, or she'll make you change clothes, whatever it is, because her intention is for everybody to look their best at all times, unless it's bedtime or you're at the pool. Period. That is where she's coming from. She doesn't apologize. She is unapologetically herself. Now, if she is doing her homework and then she'll start spacing out, and I'll say, "Hey, AG, what are you doing?" She'll, "Oh, I'm sorry," and get on her homework. So there's that type of apology. But do we, even if our intentions were the best, is it a fawning of, right? Like you just said, Nanda, I always do, even if I'm wrong. Is that fawning? And fawning is one of our responses, our stress responses. Like, okay, I'll take the blame. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Even if it isn't our fault. Is it more of an apology because we really are, there is a thought behind, I just made this mistake and I did not mean to. I am sorry. I apologize. My intention was ... However, it came out ... Right? Or if any of us have been servers before and we got the wrong order, we put the wrong order in, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Let me tell you, there have been a few places where the wait staff will blame the people in the back, and I hate it. Y'all are a team. Now, I've served and I had a catering business. We are a team first. Number one. And I understand that people have really never been cohesive with a team. Nanda, your team. There's a cohesiveness with a team. There's a partnership there. Partner is just, you have the same goal in mind. So that cohesiveness that's there, you don't blame each other. We were just literally at a really great restaurant in Fayetteville called Frank's. And it was the waiter's fault. And we saw it coming a mile away because he was just talk. People couldn't even eat. He was talking so daggone much. But through his talking, he messed up the order. So when their order came out, they got it messed up in the back. They did it in the back. Yeah, they messed it up. What? It was a legit mistake. And when there's a mistake that's made, taking accountability for that. I made a mistake. I am sorry. Here's your correct plate. And he couldn't do that, right? Immediately we shoot for something else. It's something else. But if we make a mistake, we can take that. It's just, and it's, there are laws. Again, I'm going to bring it back around. There are laws in the universe. Again, one is gravity. I don't care what happens. If I throw this pen up, wouldn't it be amazing if it stayed up in the air? If that one moment, if it stayed here, but it didn't. I don't care how many times I drop this pen, guess what it's going to do? It's going to come down. Baby, you make my love come down. Oh, you make my love come down. Okay. Make it good. Okay. It's going to come down. I don't care. Now, I'm not going to do it. I got to wash my hair this weekend, though. I'm going to shoot this water up. It's going to come down. It's the law of the universe. It's gravitational pull. Right? There are so many laws. There's the law of circulation, or what's that? Like, if you're driving in a car, like a speed car, like a race car, and you start going around the corner, the law of something, you're going to start heading toward the opposite direction. That's that law of something. I don't know the name of it. But that's a law too. They're just laws of the universe. So one of those, yes, we did a week ago or two, was the law of the law of relativity. That's the double slit experiment. Today, it's the law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Now, the key in this is to remember that. Before we make a choice, remember, for every action, there is going to be a reaction. Whether we want it or not, whether we like the reaction or not. And it's not necessarily an outcome, because we don't know what that reaction is. But according to the centrifugal force, yes, thank you so much. According to the laws of the universe, this is just what it is. So I would like to end with that. Just remember this. Remember Lex. Remember her singing, "Baby, you make my love come down. Oh, you make my love." Do you like my makeup tonight? I beat my face. I know you can't tell because I did it kind of naturally, but I went to work and I really like it. I like what's happening here. Oh, quick, because I got to go. I got to hop on to the other thing. If anybody's here in Atlanta, if anybody watches this in the future, I need blue eyelash extensions. Oh, thank you for it. You love my voice. Well, thank you so much, Maui Melody. I try hard with my voice. I practice. I drink a lot of water. I sing to the gods. Oh, I'm joking. I'm crazy. I need some blue or purple extensions. Please inbox me if you know anybody. In the future, I need this in the next couple of weeks. Nanda. I need this in the next couple of weeks, okay? So please, I need a place that has blue or lash extensions, blue or purple. I'll take, okay? It's crucial. It's an emergency, and I need you to tell her she got an emergency. Now I'm not trying to pay a lot of money because these lash prices have gone up. Whew. I ain't trying to pay a lot. I'll try to put my own daggone extensions on, poke my eyes out, but no. All right, my loves. I love y'all so much. Thank you. I am out. Remember, baby, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love. Anytime you make a choice, think of that song. Think of me singing that song. And think of, oh my gosh, what's that movie, Flashdance? Where the water splashed on her when she was at the strip club. Think of that. I love you. No, I need somebody to do it now. I need like a person that does lashes to actually install them on me. All right. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Bye.